back with the amazing Kapa Shanti.
Yes.
What is it like producing music? Well, let me ask this other question. Of the songs that you've written, which is your favorite?
Um, well, I have a song that's called a lot of them, but mostly the culture ones. You know what I mean? Like we no walk with no bucketive. One man army, fi show them what it is. No M16, we no have no clip. With the magazine pan top, figure empty it. How mad you mad? Reality we dealing with. Some of them are going with them atrocity fi commit it. The black youths in the street, them a slaughter quick. All we need is love. All we need is love. For the most of it, yo. You know, like the cultural song, them, you know?
Yes. You recorded with Pinchers and Keisha Martin from Jamaica to produce a song to help raise funds for the rebuilding of Haiti.
Right.
What was that recording experience like?
It was great, man. We actually recorded that song. Pinchers was on. He had just did, I think, Ira Jamboree in Queens, and he took the show. So probably it was before or after that, you know. It doesn't even matter. But we recorded one song for Haiti, and it was a great experience. It was a very, very great experience because it came out well, and I'm sorry it wasn't blown up as the way how it should have been because of minute promotions, but it was a great song. A great song.
What is life like for a reggae artist in New York?
Reggae artists are very weird people, man. Very weird people. All of us are very weird individuals, very strange human beings. We are UFOs. You know what I'm saying? Because there are things that a reggae artist thinks is not normal stuff. You know, like if you said brethren, sit down, man. You have to sit down. So the reggae artist would be like, yo, bad man not sit down, bad man not go down. You know, so they would look at the down as being like going down. You know, so the language in reggae music, you just can't say certain things.
You gotta be careful.
Yeah. You can't say certain things, and you know that they would turn it into like a roasting.
Oh, really?
Yes. You know, like how you feel say that you can't say that. You know what I mean? So it's a different language, which is called a lingua. You know, it's a different slang, man. Like how Bob Marley used to say this Iowa, meaning this hour, or you know, I tell, of course, vegetarian food.
Yes.
And the next word for food is yud. You know, so it's like a different language, a different complete language. And you have to live that life to know that lingua, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, and the slang of reggae music.
Have you ever been in a situation among other artists and see someone who doesn't understand the lingua get himself in a situation?
Of course. A lot of times, man, artists have been finished off because of that.
What?
Yeah, their career have been finished off because of premature wanting to like battle and don't know the code of battling, you know?
There's a code.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? If you don't have lyrics, don't battle. But, you know, because artists have a one song, they don't feel like they are the biggest thing, you know? So then the artist with their lyrics all his life is going to kill that artist lyrically. So it's just that you don't put your head in the lion's den if you don't want it to eat off, you know? So you just have to play by code, man, you know?
You've been doing this for a while. Is there a Kapa Shanti song?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Why do you believe other performance and agents seek you up?
Well, it's not love at all times, because I've done shows and I've gotten hatred, silent hatred because of the performance. From even the next artists that don't like how you take down crowd and they gotta go on stage after you. But it's just the simple things, man. Dress code, or people don't know you, but they don't have to tell me a word, because I can read people, and we all have been blessed with
A six.
spirit, yeah, like a sixth sense, like a like a spiritual, a sensor
Yes.
to like read out and like suss out stuff.
So you've been in situations where you're at a concert,
Right.
per se, and you can feel the vibe.
Yeah,
People
man.
just hating on you.
Yeah, man.
Other performers.
Studio work, simple things. A song might sound good, but then the person spiritually don't want that song to like make it, and then you can feel that person vibe there. That's why a lot of musicians don't really have people when they're recording in the recording lab. Just them and the engineer, and maybe their wife or kids are just like close off the session. Yeah. Because for the mere fact of a person who want this song to like reach road, This is like a hit song in the making, So even other big artists, which is my some artists that I don't want to call any names, but you can feel say, like people always like the rich man always want to like stay on that plateau, and he doesn't want the poor man to even get a close peep
Yeah.
over the wall to like see what's over the wall,
So again, your faith and your belief protect you.
Yeah, man. Me have to have that spiritual power, man. You have to have a protection, which is Christ.
When can the people of Guyana see you perform?
I've been there a couple times. I performed for the APNU last year for the kids concert,
Uh-huh.
and I was well received. I performed at the Linden Town Day. I perform, but this year I'm gonna go back at the cultural, and there's a big stadium, I think, in Providence.
Yes.
They having like a 50th thing there too,
So you're gonna perform there?
Yeah, and then I have to go to JA and a couple other states in America. This weekend I have Connecticut, and also have Rose Garden this week. And
You're busy. How do you manage all of this?
Well, for the love of music, music is not, like I said, is not easy, but I just the love of it, man, because you have to be into what you love.
When do you find time to rehearse?
Well, every hour, man, every minute, every second is a rehearsal,
Okay.
a mental rehearsal. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm.
You've been to Jamaica, Barbados. You've seen reggae artists from all over the world. What do you know about the reggae scene in Guyana?
Well, the reggae scene in Guyana is very corrupted in terms of it's like a crab in a basket thing,
Mm. Well, the next question I was going to ask you if there is anything preventing reggae from flourishing in Guyana, but I guess.
Well, let me explain this. The great Eddie Grant.
Yes.
When Lyndon Fab Samson Burnham and Eddie Grant was gonna. Do you know that Eddie Grant is? A lot of people wouldn't know this. Eddie Grant mentored Alison Hines, Crossover, and a couple other big soca legends.
No.
Eddie Grant mentored them. They came from Eddie Grant's stable in Barbados.
I don't know.
So when Eddie Grant told Burnham that I want to have a music school in Guyana, Burnham said you have to give me 75%, and it turned the guy completely off. God rest him dead, but that was the downfall of music back there. You know what I mean? So Eddie Grant packed up his bag and went to Barbados. And that's how the Alison Hines came about and those stars. because those are 80 grand students.
Could have been Guyanese.
It could have been some big stars there, but you know, they on greed.
Uh-huh.
They on greed and the crab in a basket stuff, man. You know, it's like a curse on our people as a black people. Not just Guyanese and Jamaican and Trinidadian, Bayesian, just the black people them in a whole. We just have this crap. We would fight each other down for sneakers, and the white men would fight each other down for stores and millions.
And we fight over crumbs.
Yeah, and we would fight over crumbs. I mean, literally a sneakers, man. You know, how that drop in a sneakers. You know.
Who today are some of your reggae influences?
Of this day, reggae influence. I basically learn from everybody, but I listen to Bounty Killer still.
Uh-huh.
I still play old tapes of Shabba.
Uh-huh.
Basically the old time DJs, them man, the Cabra, and you know.
Let me ask you, so for those
Keep
of us
it
who
on.
not in the industry, don't know music that way, as a musician, as a reggae artist, let's pick Shabba.
Mm-hmm.
What are some techniques or some things you would pick up that the average person wouldn't pick up?
Like what? Like in terms
Like
of
in the way he perform, in the way he sings,
mm-hmm.
in the way he in the way he sings, the way he presents his lyrics.
Shabba is just like a guy. Shabba have a spirit of a dinosaur. In terms of when you appear, the whole village gotta know that something not normal is there. You know.
Yes.
The guy have a stage show command that is unbelievable, and Shabba don't like to take seconds.
No?
No.
It's competitive.
Yeah, don't like seconds. You know what I mean? When Shabba comes on a stage, that's it. Anybody that comes on after him is not gonna fare well, you know. So that's a great thing about, you know, being mentally programmed. To say that I'm a leader at all times, you know.
So he's very confident.
Yes, very confident, man.
Is this normal among a lot of the Jamaican reggae artists?
Not really.
Really?
Not really, you know. And the so-called new confident one, them not have no lyrics, no stage show performance. Not all of them, but you know, it has changed from lyrics to gimmicks.
Okay.
Gimmicks meaning you know, you have to bleach just to get a little attention, and you have to do tattooing of the eyes, and they even have a reggae artist these days with, like, you know, the guy have horns that come out of his head, like horns implant like a goat.
What?
Yeah. So it's like his name is Fertile Brain. I mean, you don't need that. You know, you should be confident in yourself, you know, confident in yourself just to, you know, if you know, say, well, I'm an artist, and either you like my music or you don't. But it's all about gimmick right now. Gimmick and money making, and who can get this payroll of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you have to pay them behind closed doors, and just to get your music play. And even some big artist friend of mine have to pay just to get their music play.
What?
Yeah. It's simple as that.
Is that competitive? That not competitive but corrupt?
Yeah, it's very, very corrupted, man. Very corrupted.
In the chat room, Ricky said, do you produce?
I don't produce per se, but I know a lot of producers. I produce in my head, and then I give it to them just to manifest it, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, but I play instruments and stuff like that, you know?
You play instruments?
Yeah.
Ricky asks again, where can we find or buy your music?
On Amazon, CD Baby, and iTunes and stuff like that. I'm dropping 2 singles this year. This year I'm focusing on 2 singles. Just 2 singles. So for the rest of the year, I'm just gonna have videos on like a campaign, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So yeah.
And KB asked, ever met Shabba Ranks?
Yeah, yeah. I've met Shabba, man. Shabba is greatness. Like I said, Shabba is so great, man. Going back to Shabba. Shabba did a video with Eddie Murphy. I mean, like a king. I mean, back then with Johnny Gill, he was on the Arsenio Hall show. Shabba could have won 5 or 6 Grammys, but he didn't have like a proper PR publicist to tell him not to say certain things on TV. So they asked Shabba, how do you feel about homosexuals? And he quoted a biblical verse
Oh,
that the laws of God say, from you don't like women, you shall be crucified. And the next day they took Shabba off a David Letterman schedule, off a Johnny Carson schedule, and they blacklisted him. So Shabba is very angry now still, you know what I mean? Because yes, he's very angry because he could have won like 6, 7 Grammys easily. Because easily.
What are your thoughts on guys like Sean Paul and Shaggy?
I almost performed with Sean Paul once, but outside on venue, a person that got shot, so they cancel it. Shaggy, I used to be with Shaggy, a club that's called Callaloo, on Eastern Parkway back in the days. I used to stand up side by side with Shaggy. And it's good to see a New York artist strive, man.
Yes.
And became such a big mega star. You know? And Sean Paul is a great artist. Sean Paul is like the new version of Super Cat.
I keep telling
Junior
people
Cat,
this guy has a voice signature like Super Cat.
Right. But they don't like him.
No.
You know, I don't know if it's because of the competitive spirit he has or he emulates them, you know, but especially Junior Cat.
You don't like him?
I always talk about, Sean Paul but it's not like a hate stuff, but it's just, I guess, like a musical feud, man.
Just like Super Cat, though.
Yeah. Sean Paul, if Sean Paul said he didn't get it from Super Cat, he'd be a liar, but everybody knows that he sounds like Cat.
Yeah, he sounds exactly like
Cat, man.
Let's take another quick break.
Coach, a slouch.
We are back with Kapa Shanti. Kapa, this is more of a personal question.
Right.
When have you been most satisfied in your life?
When? Simple things, man. I got Sunday plate of food. A nice voluptuous woman in my bed. And some wine, or you order some vegetarian food, or playing some music.
Doesn't take that much to to be content.
Or just walking by the beach at evening. Everything comes back to a woman, because a woman is such an amazing being. It's not even funny. You could have everything, but if you don't have a woman, man, I mean, or vice versa, a woman having a man or whatever, it doesn't suffice. It would never suffice, you know. The happiness that you could have had if you didn't have this mate, it's just it's an amazing how, I don't care how tough you is as a human being, you still need love.
Yes.
It doesn't matter, you still need love.
Who or what can bring a smile to your face when you're upset?
When I'm upset, a smile. Well, it don't really. Signs, you gotta look at signs. Different person with signs. Like the Taurus people and the Capricorn, and you just have to calm down. Calm down, calm down, and just be realistic about it, man. Because a person eat out your plate of food, you're not gonna calm down and smile about it right away. You know what I mean? So I just the natural calming down power of the body. you know. Let that mental rat heater cool down. Yeah.
Why you have to use somebody to know to create a food as an example, man?
Because it has happened to all of us at one point, as on black folks. Somebody thief out your chicken or your hamburger or your this something. Them say, look around. There goes a fly on the wall. And they just grab the stuff and run with it. Yeah. Yeah, serious.
If you could open up for any artist today, who would that be?
I would open up for any big artists. I mean, like big R&B, big R&B. But I would say I don't mind the Beyonces and those people, of the likings of those people and the
R&B people.
Yeah, I don't mind those, but Whitney Houston would have been good, man. I mean,
yes. You miss her.
Yeah, no, Patty. Actually, Whitney, I would have loved to do a song with Whitney, but since Whitney not here, I think the closest person to her that has gotten blackmailed to is Lauryn Hill, man. I would love to do a song with Lauryn Hill.
Maybe it might come true.
Yeah, of course it will. Of course, because Lauryn Hill, I know me and Lauryn Hill is gonna meet up, and then we're gonna vibe, man. Believe me, because Lauryn Hill, I haven't seen nothing come close to her since.
Where do you see yourself as an artist in 10 years?
Hopefully I'm gonna have a place to like feed homeless people.
Okay.
Probably once a week, hopefully every day, like even if it's 10 mouths. Or, I think I'm gonna name it after my grandma, Carmen Clark.
Yeah.
And stuff like that, and just help people, man, because my end game in music is to teach people, about God is real, and help people, utilize what I have, because I see some artists get millions and everything gone. They don't even buy a house or a corner store just to say, well, this came from that song or this came from this song.
What are you most thankful for, Kapa?
Life and my moms and my brother and the good people around me, like just life, man, just life and living in this place called Earth.
Yes.
Because we didn't just come here just by evolution, it was just creation, man, and we have to give thanks to God every day,
If you could go back in time, what would you tell the 15-year-old Kapa?
Finish school and at least get your doctorate.
Get your doctorate.
Yeah.
Kapa, I have to ask you this question. What makes you laugh out loud?
Funny people, man. You know what I'm saying? Characters, man. Because you have some people now. Every person have a look like an animal. Some people look like a hyena. Some look like a zebra, or some say zebra. Some people have a look like a giraffe. Like a mountain chicken, which is a frog. Some people look like a lion. Some people look like everybody have an animal look towards them. So when you see somebody look like a giraffe in a high heel, you start laugh.
I can't believe you saying this.
Yeah. I mean, it's just characters on the road that make me laugh. You understand?
So somebody looking like a giraffe in a
yes. Because you have a lot of people that them shape like a giraffe, right? And they would dress up so sophisticated, but it doesn't go. And some people in your house or your family members should let you know. But
Couple. Oh gosh. One more time. In Jamaica, when you're producing, you don't go into these studios skinning your teeth and grinning.
Nah, man, you can't skin, man. A beer shatter there. A beer shatter in there, so. Beer bad, man, you know? Mm-hmm.
And they size you up all the time.
It just like, you know, how that man, yeah? I'm just a laugh, so. Make me see what I'm having in pocket now. Or, you know, like, you know, you just have to have that persona as, yeah. It just certain, reggae have strict codes, man. Reggae have very, the dancehall culture have very strict codes, man. Very.
Not too much room for comedy.
Oh, no. Because I saw Vegas on a show last year, and Vegas had on, like, high heels.
What?
And bell bottom. Like, you know, like how the 60s guys would, you know, like the punk guys used to dress in the 60s. And they chastise him.
Really?
Yeah, they chastise Vegas and say, oh, that boy, if he wear high heels and bell bottom, you know, Bounty Killer chastise him. So, strict codes.
What's wrong with the man's high heels and bell bottom?
Boy, I'm telling you, man, it's just the way how, you know?
Yes.
It's a strict code, man. It's probably the strictest musical code, man.
Wow. Capo, thank you.
Very much.
Thank you so much. And for our listeners, thank you for tuning in. Fear not what fear whispers to you. Fear your obedience to it. Sell Collins saying good night.